Alright YouTube, in today's video we're taking a look at Atlanta FaZe versus LAG, map 3 of this series, where Abezy absolutely turned up and had the performance of a lifetime. Let's take a look and break it down. We're going to skip round 1 because it was just a pretty boring standard defensive round, but from round 2 onwards this is where things escalated. Starting off with Abezy, currently 7-4. Let's see how his streak escalates throughout the map. So right here you see him push through, playing aggressive. He gets a jump shot off and he manages to get a 2-piece to start off. Look at that beautiful movement and manages to get the 3rd. Just like that, FaZe have got 3 down. And I want you to take a look at where Slasher is on the minimap. Slasher is going to push through to the right hand side, and what this would do is basically funnel them down through this middle tunnel, and this is where Abezy goes and makes sure he gets those kills and punishes LAG. So I just want you to take a look at the minimap one more time. Slasher is pushed through, so this leaves LAG with one option to come through this little tunnel here, and look what Abezy does right here. Number 7 on the minimap, he gets a 3-piece and absolutely takes over. So right there, what I want to highlight is how important Slasher's role there was. Although he didn't get many kills, his presence through this right side of the map just allowed for LAG to funnel through the middle, and Abezy was there to take over. And now on spawn, I want you to take a look at Abezy on the minimap, because unfortunately we don't have his POV for the whole map, but it's very interesting to see how he was playing even off his POV. So look at number 7 there, you can see he's playing with aggression here. He manages to get 2 and he's just playing with so much confidence, and this is exactly how you want to play. Sometimes I see a lot of players play a bit scared and they're not backing their gun skill, but right here you can see exactly what to do when you're playing with confidence. He's challenging everything, he's pushing, he's taking over right now, and that's a flawless first round for FaZe right there to take the defense. So the key points for that defense there was Slasher's setup on the right hand side, allowing for Abezy to kind of go rogue and push out, and when Abezy's playing like that you want to play to his strengths, and that's what happened in Cold War a lot of the time. Simp and Abezy were the tiny terror, just running around, cutting down those lanes and absolutely taking over, and that's when they were dominating the CDL. So right here, this is a perfect example of what to do. If you're an aggressive SMG, you want to make sure you're taking control, and when he has 3 down, he wasn't afraid to push up and get those spawn kills. It's very important to do so. Let's go on to the first offense with FaZe and see what they can do here. So Abezy 15-5, playing with absolute confidence. He has more kills than most of the players combined at this point, so he's literally feeling unstoppable. He's going to play through, push through, and straight away you can see every time he gets a kill, he's not afraid to reposition, but he's not going backwards. In fact, he's going forwards. He's playing aggressive and he's winning every 50-50 gunfight. Now, I'm not saying if you're going to play with aggression you're going to win every gunfight, because that's almost impossible, but what this allows you to do is definitely improve. If you can try to adapt and play this kind of playstyle in maybe CD or Mosh Pit, it will really allow you to test yourself in those gunfights, and that's exactly what he does here. He gets into some 50-50 gunfights and he really backs himself, and it really favours FaZe here, because when he's feeling himself, they're unplayable. Right here you see Jodeci's tucked in a little corner, and right there he has to be winning that gunfight. Once again, Abezy playing with so much confidence, he goes in and he basically makes it look like he's playing a pub right there, absolutely frying. And what can they do here? Let's have a look at FaZe's setup. So right here they get 3 down and they're just trying to suffocate LAG here into the bottom left corner of the map. You can see they're playing with aggression here, and what I like about FaZe is they're not afraid to get on the point. All 4 of them here quadruple stack the point, and just like that they get it. They're using their tacticals perfectly there. They use their stuns and grenades honestly to perfection there. If you could go back and just watch that, what they did is they chucked their stuns and grenades just over them just to delay the LAG push, and all 4 members of FaZe went on the hill, and what that meant was the tick was going up so fast that the point was almost done within seconds, and it caused panic in the LAG camp where they couldn't really plan their push. They had to push all at once. They didn't have time to take their time and push accordingly. What I really like about this map so far is the relationship between Abezy and Slasher. Slasher's doing very minimal in terms of kills here, but his role is actually very superior to what we're seeing on the stat board. Although he's only got 10 interactions, it's allowing Abezy to play perfectly because he's funneling the enemies into it where Abezy is positioned. Now let's see how Abezy takes this route. He's so cracked he can't even fit through the window right now. Let's see what he does here. Again, 21-6, he's really feeding himself, so it's important to watch how he plays with raw aggression and confidence. He manages to take out 1, and once again he's going to reposition. He's not afraid for a gunfight, and look at this, 22-6. Look at your minimap here, and we have 6, number 6 Simp doing the exact same thing on the bottom right. They're just pushing out and suffocating LAG in their base. This is the main job of an SMG player. If you're an SMG player and you're trying to improve, you just have to make sure you use your aggression to your advantage. In recent years, SMG role has become so much more aggressive style, where you just have to kind of take those gunfights and suffocate the ARs, and this is exactly what Abezy does right here. He's playing playing in his house, but he's not kind of playing passive. He's moving around and trying to take as much map control as humanly possible. Out here, he's just defending A by himself. He plays aggressive, he goes through. And one other thing that I noticed about Abezy, maybe even more than any other pro I've watched, is he loves the jump shot. Although a lot of pros obviously jump shot, this man is never in a gunfight without jumping. I've noticed this so much with him. Look there again, it's just so many gunfights. He loves jumping around the corners, and the reason why the jump shot is so popular is because it is very hard for your opponent to hit you while you're jumping. And another thing that people don't actually realize is when you do jump, your cursor actually automatically, your middle of your sight actually aims a bit higher, so you're more likely to hit those headshots, and in fact your enemies are less likely to hit those headshots. So again, one more time, Abezy, you just see from his POV, the way he plays is so smart. And look what Simp does here. They suffocate the team once again. This is perfect control from FaZe, almost flawless gameplay. Abezy 25-7, he plays with aggression again, goes to the left, goes through the middle. It's just absolutely flawless here. And look what he does again, another 1v1, another 50-50, and he takes out Exceed. So what I noticed the most about Abezy here is he's not afraid to take a 50-50 gunfight, and I think that's the highlight of the gameplay. If you're trying to improve as an SMG, I think you have to go for those aggressive gunfights where you might not actually be in a favorable position, and I think you'll get to that level with practice where you can actually win those more than you can't. Hope you guys did enjoy the breakdown, just a short one for this one. Let me know what you think in the comments and what breakdown you want to see for the next video.